After working with Kathryn, Janice wants you to rate her as an actress. What is her strength that makes her stand out?
I'd rate her as a, what's the highest ba? What's the
10,
highest?
Janice?
5 stars po, please! 5 stars! So, kunyari 10 yung highest, no? Okay. I'd give her a 9. I'll qualify why. Okay. I'll qualify it because kaya hindi perfect score. Because learning and growing is a never-ending process. There is always room for improvement. And perfection can never be achieved. But she is up there. She has a very high mark. And I think I already explained this earlier. The reason why I think she's a very strong actress is because she's able to access her vulnerable side and express those emotions and flesh them out into a character, a living, breathing human being. And it takes skill and talent to be able to do that, and Kat has that.
Thank you so much. Sorry, Carmi, on the spot kita. No, Carmi, mag-microphone ka. May tanong lang ako. Kasi ikaw na-witness mo na si Kat yung mga projects na in the past. Diba? Hi, Carmi, our creative manager for A Very Good Girl. Na-witness mo na siya in the past, diba? And you've seen her growth.
Yes.
Ano yung masasabi mo? Where is Kathryn right now?
We're very proud of her. Siguro if there's one thing, and I always tell her that, di ba? Parang, grabe yung curiosity, grabe yung confidence na na-develop niya sa sarili niya. Enough to allow herself to be curious. Na i-expand, mag-explore ng mga emotions that you never thought she would explore. So, yung courage na yun nandun siya ngayon.
I-context mo lang sa amin, hindi ba lahat ng actors curious?
Yes, pero grabe ngayon yung expansion na ginagawa niya. Na, diba, nakita natin siya from a very good girl, a very good little girl, diba? Tapos growing up now, ang laki ng mga steps, ang bold ng mga steps na tinitake niya. And she really knows what she wants, and she says it. Diba? Hindi siya takot na sabihin yun ngayon.
Right. Why are you curious? Why are you willing to expand? Pwede naman kasing, you know, yung ginagawa mo, the rom-coms and everything, I'm not saying it's bad, but hit na hit kasi doon ka, no? And the dramas. So, ano yung parang, saan ang galing yung fire? Yep.
Siguro, in order for us to grow, we have to be curious, diba? Kahit hindi ka artista, kung ano man yung trabaho natin, kailangan talaga meron yung hunger na yun to learn more, to...
Hindi dapat mawala yun, no?
Yeah, hindi dapat mawala. And then, nung tinanong ako nila, Ate Carms, what do you want to do next? Kasi parang ito yung comeback movie mo sa Star. Sabi ko, ay, bago pala sabihin sa akin.
Ano ba naman yan? Ano ba naman yan? Ano ba naman yan?
Ito so close. So sinabi ko, ate, ito yung gusto ko gawin. Gusto ko ganyan. Tut. Gusto ko dark. Gusto ko bababa, ganyan. Sabi niya, ha, ganyan? Gusto mo? Sabi, okay, noted. Cut to, nung nag-present sila sa akin sa taas, sabi niya, gusto mo dark ka? Boom, 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 boom. Puro dark yung finish sa akin. I'm like, let's do it.
Wow.
Yeah. Pero ito actually a very good girl. Nung pinipitch siya, anong concept pa lang yung ba na to, it wasn't as dark as this. Parang medyo glossy pa yung peg light. But then siguro na-add na, well, nag-shoot na kami, nag-develop na yung characters and all. Tapos biglang naging, oh my God, ito pala yung nangyari. But then, it's a good kind of evolution naman. So, okay then, yun. So, kailangan may room for growth para.
Tama. Thanks, Kat. The next question, and thank you, Carmi. Salamat. For Chi from Kapamilya Online World. If you could play any other character in this show, who would it be? So, aside from what you're gonna be portraying, meron bang iba?
Definitely yung role ni Kauri na si Rigel.
Why?
Why? Yun ang tanong.
Why?
Why talaga? You really have to experience the movie to get why I wanna play Rigel also.
No, pag-usapan na natin yan ngayon.
Ay, wait!
Na-curious ako bigla. Kasi kanina sanay ako na si Kao, yun nga, bait-bait, ng mga roles niya. May jowa doon sa role, di ba, ganyan. Kao, bakit gusto ni Chi yung role mo ngayon? At ba't sumisigaw sila na go, Rigel?
Bakit ba?
Ano bang ginawa mo dito, Kao?
Bakit na back to me sa akin? Hindi, kasi si Kaori, yun nga, diba, laging nasa team, nakikita natin siyang gano'n na laging may partner. But now, this is something na makita natin yung ibang Kaori naman. Something na may bago siyang i-offer and independent woman siya.
Okay, like physically iba, emotionally iba.
Emotionally, lahat.
Ikaw parang siya ang spokesperson mo. Ikaw ang sumagot.
Pero ibang-iba, kagaya na sabi ko kanina. It's something na hindi ko pa na-experience ever nagagawa.
Kat, tumawa ka na rin.
Yeah, one for the books.
Talaga? Sige na nga, panonoorin na namin yung movie para na-curious kami kay ikaw eh. Okay, our next set of questions from Grace Diaz of Metro.Style. For Kathryn, what does it mean to you to be a very good girl these days?
Being a very good girl for me, it's such a complex word to explain kasi we all have our own definition of being a good girl or a good person in general. You can be a good person by being honest, kind, doing what's right, and helping other people. Yan. Ang hirap na i-explain being a good girl. But for me, siguro personally, being a good girl is accepting your imperfections, accepting all the messes, the chaosness na parte ng sarili mo. And through all that, at the end of the day, you still want to be a better person. So, yun yung for me, accepting all the flaws, all the imperfection, and yet you want to be a better person. That's being a good girl. Kasi ang hirap na i-explain na being a good girl, ito lang. Ang hirap, mahirap talaga. Pero as long as you try to be a better person, then you're good.
Alright, next question is for Miss D from Grace Diaz pa rin of Metro.Style. Since almost everything feels new and refreshing here, what would be the most unexpected or surprising moments that you have experienced or done while filming A Very Good Girl?
My God, ang hirap naman ng tanong na yan. I think it was really mostly being able to work with Peterson talaga as a director. Everybody, the way he's very collaborative and always welcoming ideas and we'd always talk to each other, and kasi bihira yung pwede mo talagang kausapin yung director mo ng in that level na para kayong partners talaga na creating something together as a team. So that's what really made it special. And then working with Kathryn, as already said earlier, she's a very generous actor. And meron din kaming a bunch of other people in the cast na wala sila dito, but they're all are my friends from the other world that I come from, which is theater. So that was such a fun day, di ba? So malalaman niyo kung bakit pag pinanood niyo yung pelikula. That was a really fun day. Nakasama namin sila. And it was really mostly all about work. By the way, MJ, first star cinema ko to. First.
Wow!
So yun din.
And not the last.
Not the last.
Yes!
So that's what made it special talaga. That now I'm working with a Star Cinema for the first time, where they really took good care of all of us. They were so loving and so caring of all of our needs, and very open also to our suggestions and our yung input namin, yung hindi lang nila kami sinuspoon feed na, ito gagawin nyo, ito ang susunod, ito kami ang boss, bahal kayo. It wasn't like that at all. Talagang, that's why I can call this film a work of art eh. Kasi hindi lang siya devised by a big machine. It's really the work of hundreds tayo, di ba? Hundreds of people working together to create A Very Good Girl.
Wow. Okay. Miss D, I don't want to put you on the spot. Patawarin mo ako. But since we said na this is not your last Star Cinema, sino ang gusto mo makatrabaho in the future? In a future Star Cinema movie, who would you want to work with?
Alam mo, kanina lang, na-meet ko si Sir Carlo. Kanina.
Sir Carlo, gusto mo
Hindi, na-meet ko siya. Na-meet ko siya kanina.
Okay,
Kasi
okay,
he asked
okay,
me
okay.
the same question.
Oh!
Yes, the exact same question. And ang sagot ko...
Clairvoyant ka naman doon.
Oo, ang galing mo in fair sa'yo. Ang sagot ko doon, si Jody Santa Maria talaga. Gusto ko siya makatrabaho. Never ko pa siya nakatrabaho. And she's so, I'm also a fan of hers. Ikaw nakatrabaho mo na siya, di ba? Nanay mo siya eh. Sarap. Ingit ako sa'yo. Okay. And Ate V. So, yeah. Yeah, Ate V, Jody Santa Maria.
Sa mga lalaki?
Jericho Rosales.
Ay, wow.
Yeah.
Iba din pumili yung Dolly De Leon.
Yeah. Kasi never ko rin siya nakakatrabaho. So, I would love to work with him.
Wow! Okay, lista nyo na yan. Star Cinema, mga wishlist. Carmi, Chris Gasman, ang wishlist ng Miss D. Okay, next is from Richard De Leon of Balita for Miss Dolly De Leon again. Any comments sa mga nagsasabing long overdue ang mga nangyayari sa iyong career, simula sa mga acting awards hanggang sa mga sunod-sunod na proyekto?
Opo! Yun ang sagot ko. Tama kayo. Yes. Gusto mo yung I'm claiming it. Yes, it's true. Yes.
Di ba, sa pakiramdam na, hindi kasi it's really her time. Tama ka, no? The time has come for Miss D. For Kathryn Bernardo naman, paano na ibang role mo dito sa iba pang Star Cinema movies na nagawa mo? I think you touched on this na kanina. Let's go to Direct Peterson Vargas from Schlarin, Gianna of Mega Entertainment. What made you take on this darker genre? And what are the things that you learned from Kathryn and Dolly as you work with them?
Ako naman kasi I think parang, yun nga, parang again, I feel like making films right now is still like such a great privilege. Na parang, like, di ba, parang to be able to tell a story with like-minded people and people you admire and adore. Parang, so kahit ano pa yan. Like, I think nung finish nila, sila Chris, sila Miss Carmi, parang, I remember the moment kasi parang nasa Zoom meeting din tayo nun. Tapos, in-introduce sila na, okay, gagawa tayo ng dark comedy, and then parang ni-reveal pa yung cast, and then talagang, yun, they even have a video of it, like umiyak talaga, like nag-gush talaga ako na, like really, like you would entrust that material and that project to me, parang, I feel like para siyang imposible eh. Tapos biglang, but, in-accept ko yung challenge kasi parang it's really, yun nga, parang for me, it's a miracle to even like birth a film nowadays. And then parang with this team parang I love that it happened. Yun nga, I really love that it happened. And then with them, working with them, oh my God, as in, no, kasi parang the way I work, parang I always tell naman my producers na parang I'm not really an actor's director, they would say. So parang ako, ang laki ng trust ko sa mga actors ko. Like, parang when they ask me, parang, di ba, parang, I think na-experience na nila to, na parang, direct ano ba yung pinanggagalingan? I'm not the kind of director who would say, ito backstory mo. No, kayo bahala dyan. Like, I entrust the character to them. So parang when they ask me, parang, ano ba yung ganun? I would just bounce back the question. Kayo ba, ano, saan ba nanggagaling? And then parang because they're just so game and they understand not just the characters but each other's characters and the film, I feel like yun naman yun, na parang maintindihan lang nila yung pelikulang ginagawa namin. Yeah, parang the magic happens.
Right.
And I'm just there to see it unfold.
Nice. Thank you, Direk. Our next set of